What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Blue Sedigos. And the BMW, we've actually gone through a lot in the last couple, well, let's say almost a week now. I took on a little bit of a challenge. I wanted to learn bodywork on this car, so I kind of went overboard. I painted the whole car. It's really, I want to do something cheap. So I did a budget roller paint job. And before you guys start saying shit about why would you roll it, why don't you spray paint or get a real paint job, I can't afford it. And for what the car is, it's budget. And it's not going to be worth if I go spend $1,000 on it. But here, I'll actually show you guys the car though. So it's a little bit cold out right now, and it got a little bit frosty last night, but the paint came out, the paint came out really good, actually. I gotta admit, I still need to go over it, do wet sanding and cut and buff, but she came out pretty good. I gotta admit, she still has a little bit of orange peel, as you guys can see a little bit right there, but this frost, man, this is May long for you. But, gotta rep, Nostalgic. It's the local crew here. But yeah, I started sanding down, all the rest there. I did keep the Nope sticker. I kind of wanted to paint that in. So I thought that was cool, but yeah, the wheel wells are all sanded down, and all the things I didn't do were the side skirts, because I was thinking I'm going to do this. They're actually connected to the car, so that kind of made me unhappy. I did get painted the rims I had for it black, and I threw them on, and I think they complement the car. But this is what we're working on today. I finally figured out where my oil leaks come from. And it's like I said, the oil filter housing bracket gasket. And that's why my hands are all dirty and shit like that right now. But it's under this, and in order to take that out, I need to take out my intake, take off my alternator, take off another bracket just to get to it, and then bolt it off. And I actually have a brand new gasket and O-ring for it in the Explorer, but yeah, this car has finally come together. After this gasket's fixed and hopefully the oil leak stops, we'll be running and driving. After that, hopefully go get insured, registered, and finally we'll probably be taking a look at the front end. Because I believe there was an issue with it where we were driving it here when I first bought it. But we'll go from there and see how everything goes. So far, it's not looking bad for a budget, but see how it goes after. I thought I'd just show you guys this too. The gasket and O-ring, $4.50. That's what I'm liking about this car. The smallest things, $4.50 part. But makes such a difference because of oil leak that cannot make me drive this car. That's what makes me unhappy, but fuck. Get this car running, I'll be happy. Yeah. No, I still need to do when I start getting it running and driving, of course, need to detail everything, want to clean up everything, clean my off sensor, do a flush on everything, oil change, new filter, transmission fluid probably needs to be flushed out, and probably just do an overall tune-up, spark plugs and all that stuff. And the one thing I noticed, actually, too, when I cleaned this thing up a bit, was there's black housings. I don't know if that came stock or not, but I thought that was a cool little additive. I cleaned up the headlights, and it kind of added, you kind of see it more now, and I thought that was pretty cool. But I do plan on doing a yellow tint. New fog lights, tinting those yellow. Or sorry, the fog lights come yellow, already tinted. And tinting my LED pods yellow. Blacking out the grill. And doing some freaking tint, because I know it's hard to see right now, but you can see straight through it when it's warm out. But yeah, we got to bust this oil leak out today, and already tried prying off this alternator. Got the belt off. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted from there. All I know is I have to take this off, and then there's a bracket right here in the way. Pull that off, and I can finally get to this and take it off and fix that freaking leak. Fingers crossed it's that leak though, because if it's not, it's a camshaft seal, and I'm done with this project if it's that, because I can't fucking do that right now. Either way, here's to this, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. So after about an hour of screwing around with this thing, got the alternator out, finally got this bracket out of the way. Pain in the ass, but I finally got it to where, I don't know if you guys can see it, oil leak was all around down here, and that's where the oil filter housing bracket was. So as you can see, I got a gasket for it. The gasket goes right here, and then the O-ring goes along there, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, that was the biggest pain in the ass to get this bracket off. That took me a straight hour just to do that. That took me about 5 seconds to get that thing off, but this was the most biggest thing ever to get off. Like, that was so stupid, but even you guys can see, like, with the sunlight there, like, that's all oil. Like, that's all fresh oil, too. So you guys can see it's either coming out from here, and then it just falls down. And everybody says, whoever have these problems when they're fixing them, saying they always think it's an oil pan gasket too, which I thought it was. And that's even more of a pain in the ass job, but I'm happy I got this out. Time to put the gasket on, the O-ring, and then repeat this whole fucking process again. But so far so good. So it's a little bit later in the day. It was my mom's birthday, so decided to go spend some time with her for a little bit. They're out camping right now, so I got good news. Got everything apart, got the gasket in. Didn't really film it because it was a pain in the ass to even get everything out. Everything was old, grimy, and covered in oil. So either way, I still need to get the belt on. I still need to bolt up this little tension thing. I don't know what it is. Release my tension pulley, put everything back on, put back my intake, and connect my MOF sensor, and should be a first start, and hopefully no leaks. And then, if we don't run out of daylight, hopefully start detailing this engine bay. But I'm really crossing my fingers, guys, because if this doesn't fix it, I'm hooped. Like, there's no goddamn way that it cannot be that. If it's not that, it's a crankshaft seal that's gone, and no way. I'm not doing that. Too expensive, too highly mechanical. I'm not mechanically inclined enough to do that, at least at home, with a little tool set. But hope you guys enjoy this. I will get back to you guys when I get everything together, and I'll show you guys a startup, hopefully, and yeah, see how everything goes. So, I got some good news, and I got some bad news. So, I finally got the belt back in. Sorry it's late. It's got all dark. I'll finish this video tomorrow, but I got the belt back on, got my intake back on, connected all of my wires, and no leaks. So I'm sappy. I'm losing my mind over that. Bad news. The car is trying to kill itself. It's like when it idles, it's just barely trying to keep alive. Like it'll idle at a good like 600 RPM, which is normal for the cars, especially cold. And then it'll die down to like 200, and then it'll come back up, and then slowly go back down and come back up. So I'm like, oh shit. And then finally I gave it a little bit of gas and went, completely died. So after this, I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta deal with all this. So either way, I go back into the motor and look around, and holy crap, there's like a whole vacuum line that got bumped out. So I'm like, and perfect. Runs so smooth right now, guys. You don't even know. So that's to mark off the checklist. No more oil leak. Idle's really good. All cylinders are firing. Now it's time to do, tomorrow we'll try to do, detail the motor. We'll probably get the car washed up a bit, start doing a little bit of tinkering with the paint. I know for sure I got a little bit of paint on a couple things like the tail lights and the windows, so I gotta take some gasoline or some WD-40 and rub it off and try to get everything crisp and clean. And yeah, pretty much, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be pretty much a small detail day and get everything figured out. But I am absolutely pumped. I'm sorry if this is going to be like a long video of me just talking about it and like in a very high energy voice, but I'm just happy that I fucking fixed it, because that was a headache from ever since I bought the car, that I kept thinking, oh, it's going to be the freaking oil pan gasket. I'm going to have to drop the freaking motor just to get it. But no, I'm happy now. No more leaking oil. Now I can actually start doing shit with this car, like actually driving it and actually doing, you know, really good things with it and cleaning it without a fucking garden hose, because that really makes me unhappy. But either way, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and which will be like a second for you guys, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. So it's the next day. Actually, since it's a little bit nicer out and not freaking -1 out and frosty rain, I'll show you guys this car actually with the paint. This is how the paint turned out. It just rained a little bit, so it is a little bit dirty, but it worked really well for a budget. Like, it came out. I still need, like I said, you still need to do a lot of things to it, but like, I feel like it's a lot more, I don't know what you call, a lot more or less grampy. Like, doesn't look like just another generic grandpa car now. But I also got the rims on that look really good. And now, like I said, I got this oil leak done, and now she'll start right up. No oil leaks. The new battery, I'm loving the new battery too. No check engine lights, no nothing. Still need to get some oil in it because I haven't gotten oil. Probably will do a full oil change on it, but no oil leaks. I'm really enjoying that. That makes me so happy. Idle's a lot smoother. Still sounds like a tractor, but it'll make it a little bit more ricey as we figure out some things to do to it. But other than that, just need to do some small things to it and make it roadworthy. This passenger side, I think it's a sway bar link or a stabilizer bar. It broke off, a mount broke on it, so it's dangling there, and anytime I go for a drive, you can feel it clamping against it. The guy who I bought it off of, he jerry-rigged something for it, but we'll figure out something to do with that. This car is coming together a lot faster than I thought, but you know, now it's time to get into getting all this stuff running and driving good. We will probably end up doing, let's start doing this front end problem. We'll fix that, and then get registered and insured, and then I can start driving it. We can start doing more things to it. I have a custom plate that I want to put on the front here. It has a little backstory to it I really like, but no. This thing also needs to get an inspection, but like, yeah, windshield's like brand new, no cracks. Windows are all good, brakes are good, all lights work. Still need to do a couple small things, like there was a sticker on here. I have to take all this gunk shit off, and getting new emblems for it, so I didn't really care about painting over a lot of this stuff, like these mirror caps. Still need to, I was going to take those off anyways. The headlights I was going to take off and redo anyways. This emblem, the grill, I did paint over a little bit, but you can start seeing, like, see if I can get actually like a good picture of the texture of this car. It has that orange peel, so what I'm going to have to do is, like I said, wet sand it, but that shouldn't be that hard, and get everything on the go. And I am doing exhaust for this thing. I know everybody's going to say it's ricey, but I'm like, for what it's going to be, it might as well. Like, I'm not going to make it brutally loud, but you know, eBay might have something good for it, or honestly, a hacksaw, another straight little pipe might be working a little bit better for that idea. But we'll see down the road. The one thing after I put these other rims on is it definitely needs lowered, because the gap on there is crazy, and even the fronts are even a little bit worse. So we'll do that. And yeah, it should be good after that. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of been everywhere. I've been busy with this whole week, and I'm trying to go get my job back. I just recently moved down from Lethbridge, right? So I'm trying to get my job back at the penitentiary. I have to do a whole bunch of online courses. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have yourself a great day, and please make sure to please like, subscribe, and follow this build progress. And actually, there might be a couple other things on the go that'll be coming back here soon. So stay tuned, and have you guys a great day.